Before we start this video, I just want to come out and say that you should respect the developers. The developers are the ground floor people that just deal with a lot of the messed up stuff from the higher ups and stuff, and sometimes they are forced in positions to release games out to the public because the higher ups are forcing them to, like Battlefield 2042. So if you guys are wondering what possessed me to make this video, well, Phil Spencer said something to IGN that just kind of like made me think to myself, like, why are you doing this? What's the purpose of even saying this? Like, I understand he's trying to create more positivity within the industry, but let me just go to his quote real quickly. So basically, he was at the DICE 2022 awards and stuff, and I think he had like a private, how can I explain it? Like a private one-on-one with IGN. So this is what he said: keep playing, keep using your voice, understand the power of creativity, the power of the community. Spencer said to IGN. And the other thing I would just like to say is, let's respect creators. I think it's very often that creators can be kind of weaponized and used in battles between platforms. Well, yeah, that is true. The console wars have been really getting out of hand. And other things, I look at everybody who is brave enough to create something, put it out, have their peers and the industry, players, play and analyze and talk about what they do. Let's just celebrate the fact that so many great games are coming out from so many creators and realize that's such a foundation for where this industry is going to go. So in layman's terms, if anybody doesn't know what he's trying to talk about or say or whatever the case is, he's basically saying that he wants, video game enthusiasts, video game players to respect developers regardless of what they're doing or whatever. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting off of this. So let me remind Phil Spencer of what has happened over the 10 years of the course. Hey Phil, do you remember some controversies happening, like with the loot boxes, the microtransactions? You said you would be protecting people from these kind of practices and stuff and not let them infect in our video games and stuff. I think it was him that said that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, the developers themselves, Phil Spencer, aren't the problem. It's the CEOs, the higher ups, the people that don't know how to work on video games, don't know when to not splooge out and stuff and say, we need our money now, that type of thing. Your people, the CEOs, the people that are the pencil pushers, not the ones that are like sticking their nose to the ground and developing the games. You pencil pushers, you CEOs, you type of people are the problem with this industry. You're the ones that are pushing these practices towards us. And I know a lot of developers do not like to do this. But I cannot blame the CEO all the time, because there are some bad developers that come out and just absolutely lambast the hell out of their community. Excuse me, out of their community. You want to know one? How about Neil Druckmann with The Last of Us 2? Let me play the clip for you real quickly.
To all our critics, we listen to that stuff and we digest a lot of it, but you're way less important. And some of you are not important at all.
So I'm kind of sorry, Phil, when a developer like Neil Druckmann, or Druckmann, I should say to be a little more respectful, comes out and just flat out tells his critics and his fans that they're not important and their feelings don't matter at all. You don't expect us to get angry and start revolting against them. And trust me, we did revolt. Trust me, there's a lot of people I know that refunded the game. Ballin, I'm talking about you if you do watch my videos. He refunded his game because, oh god, the game, ooh, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll leave a link to like the controversy that was going on with this game. Yeah, and also too, they had like 80% returns on the game, which people like GameStop and some other video game stores actually had to refuse to trade the games in anymore. That's how bad the game was. How about another controversy that really hit the internet really hard? I think you know these people, Phil Spencer. You bought them about a couple years ago. Remember the words Bethesda? How about we talk about Bethesda support leaking Fallout 76 customers' names, addresses, phone numbers, payment info, and receipts? Or, my favorite one. How about you guys not leaking, but selling your customers a duffel bag that wasn't really the highest quality, but you gave them the lowest quality for just absolute garbage? And then not only that, the FTC came in for the violations that you guys were doing. And not only that, too, they made so many changes to Fallout 76 without even letting the players know at least. Hell, they even made the game so grindy, people started to drop the game. And you know what Bethesda did? They didn't care. Bethesda lied. They said that they would be replacing the canvas bags in 6 months. Well, 6 months came later. Still nothing changed with that. Like, seriously. Then they bring out another thing I'm remembering right now: the subscriptions to Fallout 76. So not only on top of that, they paid $60 or more to play this trash ass game, but you're now making them pay a subscription each month on top of that. I'm just saying, some developers should not be trusted at all. Because after the constant lies they tell us, or it's come from higher ups, whatever, which one, but there's a reason we don't trust developers. Because it's coming from the people that just want money, and it's really hard to trust them. You know what? Another thing is coming to my mind too is, as I'm kind of remembering right now, the developers of Saints Row. Anybody remember that? I remember how people were just saying look, we don't like this. We don't like these characters that are in here. Can we please get the old game back? And you know what the official Twitter developer of Saints Row did? He just put a freaking GIF in there that says, haters gonna hate, with a Saints Row character breaking down. Phil, like I said, it is hard. It is hard to trust developers or even understand where they're coming from. Or how about a oldie and classic one? How about the Apex developers calling out its own community a bunch of asshats, dicks, and freeloaders just for them asking for a different way to absolutely just buy, a different way to buy skins and all that type of stuff. And then they backpedaled saying, well, this is a learning development and stuff. We need to do better and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And there was zero apology. Just the absolute EA pinnacle of replyment. And bonus points too, Phil Spencer, because I'm going to place this one solely on you, okay? Because listen very carefully to this one, Phil Spencer. How about the launch of Halo Infinite's multiplayer? How about that? How about launching one of your most exclusive and branded on your guys' console on the Xbox? Every time somebody sees an Xbox, they think of Halo. Mind you, keep that in mind for a second. You guys treated Halo Infinite's launch like I can't even use the appropriate word. You use Halo Infinite's multiplayer as a way to say, hey guys, we're releasing this game today. Please come play our game and spend money in the store. We have absolutely no content on our game, but we want you to come spend money. It's pretty cool, man. Or how about one of your community managers that is supposed to be talking between the, how can I explain this? To the community and letting things know what's going on. Why is this man not doing his job? But he replies to one of the people that love your guys' game so much with this. Hey, my friend, I wasn't aware this was down as I was paying attention to Russia bombing a country of innocent people and are going through the emotional response of being a father, thinking about my son growing up in a world of war. I will be following up now on this. Sorry, I'm tired. So, Phil, honestly, I don't know why you think this is a one-way street when this has been a, let's be honest, a very, very, very one-sided street from coming to developers to the community. And you think that the communities aren't tired of your guys' crap? Especially the way you allowed, you personally allowed the Halo Championships states, whatever the frick it's called, HSC. You allowed to see the whole world, the championship, the whole world see the absolute disconnects, the hit detection just being absolute dog shit. You essentially allowed this to be a stain on the Halo, your console franchise launching game. And you could not have, like, I don't know, maybe delayed a multiplayer another year or something. No, you probably just sat there in your fat chair and said, good nothing. In all honesty, Phil, it's not us. It's you, CEO, and some of these developers that get so high up in their high horse in the industry that they think their shit don't stink. And it's really dishonest and really disheartening that you don't see it that way. You just want to see it like it's always the gamer's fault in this situation. Not just this toxic culture that's been festering in the industry, that's been eating at us and your consumers, mind you. But you know it. It's always the gamer's fault. Right, Phil? That's what you think. Always the gamer's fault. Anyway, guys, that's enough ranting out of me about that stupid quote Phil Spencer said. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. And if you guys did enjoy the content, please leave me a like. Hit me with a sub if you guys did enjoy the content and want more of this. And hell, you know what? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let's talk about this. I love talking to you guys. But other than that, though, guys, I'm going to go pass out. So I'll catch you guys later. Later, fam.